Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Joanna and this is Joanna Budgets. I'm losing my mind, just so you know. I am filling these with these. I'm melting these down and filling these. I've got wax in here. I don't know what it is. So I'm melting. I think it's laundry. I think it's fresh laundry. That's what I think. So I'm gonna melt it down. When wax melts, it gives a different, sometimes it throws stronger. The scent throws stronger when it's hot than it does cold. So I'm gonna melt it, but I'm 99% sure it's fresh laundry, and so we're gonna melt it and be 100% sure. We're gonna do that. So I'd worked really hard on these. I'm sure it's fine. Something for my list. Finish notepads. I made notepads for H. So I'm hoping they'll buy those as buyer gifts. They're $10. They're handmade. They will be handmade. Okay, so I've got it melted, and you have to have it, ideally it's like 131 degrees to put them in here, so it doesn't, first of all, it doesn't melt. I think I've gone as high as 150, but once you kind of crust that, it kind of will start melting, and if it starts melting, it'll ooze out, and you'll have a mess, and blah, 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 blah. I'm going to tear this out. I have the, you can't see it. I have the, clamshell sitting on my scale. And I've put a little bit in here. And this is actually about 122-ish degrees. So hopefully it's not too cool. If it's too cool, you might get, it just might not be good. But, we're going to work with it. And I'm just going to pour it in here until it hits 2 ounces. I only want 2 ounces in this. And then I'm going to carefully put it to the side. I normally, let me see if I can get this in the shot. Pour it into my smaller one, 2 ounces at a time from the bigger one, because if you try to pour the bigger one and it's full, it will spill everywhere, and then you have a disastrous mess, and then that's not kosher. So yeah, so here we go. You can't really see it, there's too much glare. Not sure what color this is going to end up being. It looks like it's going to be green right now. It's a little bit over. But if you do it too far over the 2 ounce mark, then they don't want to close. And it looks junky. So I'm trying to keep it right at 2 ounces. And I just try to pour as slow as I can so that I don't make a whole lot of a mess or go over the 2 ounces too much. And if you go over the 2 ounces and you have a pipette, or a syringe or whatever, you can suck some of it back out until you've got your 2 ounces. That's why. Okay, so this one's about 149-ish, I think. So we're gonna go ahead and pour the next 3. 2 ounces. No melting. That's a good sign. I'm so hungry, y'all. I need to go eat. I'm about to die. Being dramatic. You always have to sing when it looks like it's gonna go bad. Okay, I am back. It is the next day. So my brain froze. Yay! So anyway, it's the next day. So they are all hardened. Some of them have a little bit of a flaw in them. I'm not terribly hard pressed about it. It is what it is. As the days go by, they're gonna go outside and warm up, and they're not gonna be perfect anyway. If I find that they are overly damaged or whatever, a lot of times I'll take my products that get damaged or whatever and just like half price them and put them in like a half price aisle or whatever aisle. Just so I can move the product and nobody has to pay full price for something that isn't, high quality. It just keeps, it just lessens the work I have to do, because I could easily just remelt it, but I feel like every time you remelt it, you're taking away some of the scent and things like that. So I feel like it would just be better to just discount it and get at least what I have in it back, rather than throw it away or let it go to waste or whatever. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to take my little warning labels and I put them on the inside here. I weigh it to make sure. Just to be on the safe, just in case. And if it needs to be cleaned up, I cross-check that. If it needs any cleaning, these are fine. Then you just wipe them off. Go into Canva, and I'm going to screen record this on my phone So go into Canva and you can see maybe a little bit of it, but I'm recording it, so okay. So here is I just did a 2 inch by 2 inch square in Canva, because you can customize the sizes, right? So we did a 2 inch by 2 inch square, and then I use my I have a specific font. I have a specific font. Gosh. Oh, my brain. For my logo, basically. And then I put the scent. So this is basically a template, in all honesty. Because once I do one, then... and this is the fresh brewed coffee. I kept this after unwrapping one so I would know what it is later on. Then I have to, oh, it's fine. Okay. So then, you take the download option, and then the Rekdom printer, which is my printer where I do all my labels from. It's just a, what is that called? Thermal printer. So I save it straight to that, and it comes straight up. I'll do these side by side. It comes straight up, and then you hit the arrow, and then you want to come in here, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do 10 copies. And then you have to adjust the size. It's a custom size of 2 by 2. And then I just print it. Well, I gotta set up the printer. Connect the Bluetooth. And then it'll just print it out. I'll turn you around so you can... I paused it so you could turn around and see the printer. And this, you can't really see a whole lot of it. I'm plugged in because my phone was about to die. So, or my spare phone was about to die, but it's just this little Rekdom printer, and it just prints them out. It's thermal images. As you can see, it's a little bit off center, and it's on the wrong sticker. So we're gonna put the correct sticker in there, because that was my bad. So let's just finish these ones up. And I have these little 2 by 2 squares that I use for my clam shells. I think it works out well. It's the perfect size. Pardon the, I guess I could quit this screen grab, record. Make sure it's centered. Now you can watch it printed out. So it's so fast and easy. I mean, this sucker will print out 100+ stickers in just a few seconds. And like I said, it's just thermal, so all you're gonna get is black ink, and it's really not even ink, it's thermal. It's not even out. I don't know how that works. Okay, now we're back over here. I can throw that away now, and then I just take these. Spread them out and put them on the front. I tried, or I am supposed to. You see how that you can see that it's not a big deal if you're a little OCD like me. Move it up a little bit. I don't want this all the way down. I think that would look weird, but I don't want it all the way up. I don't want it directly in the middle because I don't want it to block his, all of the space. So I'll just put it a little bit further down, and that back sticker could go up some, and this would cover that back sticker. So like that one did. See, this one has some stuff there. I just take a little, it's soy wax, so it's very, very easy to clean off. Sometimes you'll get a little bit of a foggy residue, but I mean, it is what it is. And I use my heat gun a lot, so to try to rectify some of this, you can throw the heat on this, the heat gun on this, but I don't know if you can see the ripple. You see that right there? These things don't take the heat well on the heat gun, so you can damage the thing, and I've damaged them to the point where I had to take the wax out because it just wasn't going to close, so if you have to do that, it'll just pop right out. I don't think this one's going to be too bad, so I'm not worried about it. But yeah, you can hit it with the heat gun to try to flatten that out, but I'm just going to leave it be since I've already damaged this one. I don't want to damage it anymore, because then I have to replace it, and that's more money spent, so, you know, doing it the cheapest way. Sometimes you can take the cloth and wipe this down a little bit so it's not as, and that's with the soy wax because it's still pretty soft, and now it doesn't look as bad. In all their glory. Those are all the ones I got done. I have more scents that I want to try. I have all of these scents. Don't mind my messy craft room. I need to clean it, but I don't have time for that right now. So anyway, I got all those done. Those are good for now. I'll probably get some more of the scents because I have like chocolate chip cookie and things like that. So hopefully you can see me at this angle. I had to turn the phone around. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you made it to the end. If you did, and you can see my face right now because I have no idea what I can see and what I cannot see in this video right this moment, but thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all of the things as always. I love you, and I hope you have a very, very, very blessed day. Bye, guys.